Hey guys, what is going on? It's super early in the morning, but of course it's dark out. I just got off of work. Wow. All I gotta say about wrestling lately. So here's the thing. If you watch this channel, you probably don't watch my other channel. But on my Brad Tragic channel, I do vlogs and stuff like that. So if you want to check that out, definitely go over to Brad Tragic. So far, it's just Brad Tragic right now. But speculation, because I have been watching a lot of Raw. Last couple Raws, this week and last week, I didn't get to watch it. I cut the cord. I took my cable box to the cable company and said, charge them too much money. I just want your internet. I didn't say that. But pretty much that's why. So I haven't got YouTube TV yet. I can't record Raw and see the full version, which I prefer over the Hulu version. I don't like the Hulu version because you do miss out on a few things. And I like to see every segment. So with that being said, Raw seemed like it was pretty crappy this week. Once again, pretty crappy. And I'm a guy who really has high expectations. It doesn't really have high expectations, but when they do the same thing over and over again, you got to get creative, people. Dude, it doesn't even matter if it's not the Attitude Era anymore. You can get crazy with it. They need to get somebody. You know, I dare say this, but I think they kind of need Vince Russo to come back. And this sounds really stupid. But in a day and time where they just said, hey, we just need you for your storylines. We don't want you to take over the whole show. We just need your ideas. Give us some crazy, outlandish ideas because we need them. If they turn around and said, we'll give you $1 million paycheck, told Vince Russo, get him on the team. So he'll at least be a part, have him be one of the head writers of Raw. Just these storylines. Because I think he would bring something to the show. They got to get something, man. Here's the thing. SmackDown is getting ready to move to Fox this coming year. A lot of the big names are probably going to move to SmackDown. I'm assuming this is what's going to happen. The shift is going to go to SmackDown. Raw is going to get left in the dust. This is my opinion. Because USA didn't want to fork out pretty much no extra money, I don't think. Pretty much, I think, gave them the basic deal they've had for the past, I don't know how many years. And I kind of see them moving Raw. Alright, something's in my dang mouth. I ate this one stuff, this Thai food. Sorry to go off with a tangent. I ate this Thai food tonight, which the cheap stuff in the grocery stores is not that good. And I've been picking stuff out of my mouth all night long. It's ridiculous. Anyways, don't eat it. Just stay away. Just go to an actual Thai restaurant and don't get that. Blech. And the noodles smell like Play-Doh as soon as I pull them out of the package. So that should have been a red flag right there. But anyways, it's downright stupid. Like, what's going on in Raw lately? But pretty much Raw is going to get swapped at SmackDown, which wouldn't be a bad thing. But if Raw said, hey, well, honestly, what they could do is pretty much just put all the people that they could pretty much just make it real heavy on SmackDown like Raw is right now and kind of make Raw their SmackDown. But in that effort, they would end up probably making it a good show because they would have the better people on Raw and probably allow the entertainment on SmackDown. Because I'm assuming, and I don't know if there's confirmed about this, but I wonder how long the SmackDown show is going to be on Fox. Is it going to be 3 hours? Because USA got 3 hours, and they're not paying them that much. So I'm assuming SmackDown might go to 3 hours on Fox. That's a lot for a prime, cable station, though. If they only get 2 hours, then they really can't make it heavy on SmackDown. But something's going to have to give. Like, either Raw is going to get heavy with talent, or or SmackDown's going to get heavy with the big megastars. And a lot of the big megastars are just going to be on SmackDown, you know, doing jobs left and right. I mean, I can see Randy Orton and John Cena being kind of pushed to SmackDown. I'm trying to think of any of the other names that are like kind of bigger. Maybe Triple H. Have him show up on SmackDown more than Raw when they move to SmackDown. Or even have Stephanie be the commissioner over that show instead of Shane, which I think Shane's been pretty much, he's out anyway, I think now, with something, kind of injury, I think, or something. I don't know. Heard something. But yeah, a lot of stuff going on. I'm not a fan. And SmackDown's been pretty interesting, but Nakamura is nowhere to be seen half the time. The U.S. title is basically non-existent right now. It's kind of sad. You know, they have all these great wrestlers on SmackDown, and sometimes they don't get to show it. And, you know, a lot of people complain about the separate brand pay-per-views last year. I kind of enjoyed it. I kind of enjoyed it because you got to see more of the people from those brands. Nakamura and Finn Balor was not even on the show last pay-per-view. They weren't on the show. And I don't think they're going to be on the show at Superstar Showdown. Is Nakamura going to be on the show? I don't think he is. Unless he's defending, gets something in the pre-show. If they have a pre-show. I have no idea. So I don't know. It's just weird, though, because, like, they were doing so good for a while. And, like, it seems like this time of the year, they always drop the ball. Like, Backlash. Was it Backlash this year? I think Backlash might have been. Was it one of the last pay-per-views that was, like, all SmackDown? And it was horrendous. Like, if it was both brands, it was still horrendous. I remember seeing that. In Walmart. And I'm like, who is going to buy that? Like, that is horrible. Nobody. Get off the shelves. Nobody's going to buy that. Put something else in its place. Somebody might buy. It's like, how many people were watching it on the network? That's what I want to know. Like 3 people. God, that thing was horrible. Like, if all the pay-per-views in the past couple years, Backlash had to have been one of the worst. I can't pick a worse one in the past 2 years. There was some bad ones, but Backlash was like, I think it was either run-ins, roll-ups, the matches were short, or subtle endings. It was like so weird. It was so weird. That pay-per-view was weird. So, I mean, there's interesting things going on, okay? They're hinting at Dean's turn. But it's like, don't tell us ahead of time. Do it. Just do it. Stop it. We ruined things for him. Man. It's like the one big thing they had going for the Shield, and they fuck it up. They screwed it up. They messed it up. What are they doing? Leave it alone. Shield are huge, and they even called them the greatest faction, which that's a bunch of bullshit. Oh my God. Greatest faction of all time. Yeah, sure they are. In the WWE Universe book, but not in the NWA and WCW and ECW factions. No. Not even close. Probably not in the top 10. Probably not even in the top 10. I mean, give it a while. They might be. I mean, I think they need to me, a faction is 4 people or more. Technically. To me, I think that's what a faction is. A faction is not 2 people. A faction is not... I don't think 3 people consist of faction. I call a faction 4 or more. The Freebirds The Freebirds technically could be called a faction, I think. And the only reason I say that is because they, I think, had 4 people one time, and then immediately that person, like, went out. But they have so much history with the Von Erichs that I think you have to call them a faction. And the Shield, I guess you can call them a faction, because they did so much when they first came on the scene, but I don't know. But why'd you have to ruin it? Dude, the one thing they had going for him was Dean turning heel. And they had to ruin it. Seriously? Like, stupid mother effers. Jesus. Like, you had one thing going for you. Rowan turning heel is not going to do shit now. That's just what we want. But it's not going to happen. But he's already heel. That's what they say. He's already babyface. He's already heel. He's already both. Shut up, stupid people. Like, God, these people are so dumb. Like, could they get any better writers? They can't. They can't. They don't. The bookers and the creative, they're not on the same page. And then they can't even come up with something interesting. Like, they could pick 10 fans. Hell, pick 3 fans that have watched the product consistently or semi-consistently for the past 10 years. There's quite a bit of people out there probably that have done that. Guarantee they could write something better than what they're coming up with. Jesus Lord. And it's not even fanboying, you know? It's like anything would be more interesting than what they're doing right now. It's like, let's get crazy with them, man. Get insane. Have people interfering left and right. If they did that, it'd be crazy. Dude, this is the thing that so many people brought up that I remember people talking about is that back in the Attitude Era, the thing that everybody loved was that it was so insane because everybody had a storyline. Everybody had a storyline. And I remember watching a Vince Russo interview, him talking about that. He involved everybody. Everybody was a part of something. Doesn't matter what it was, he involved them in something. Like, what storyline are you in? You don't have one? Okay, we're going to put you and we're going to move you into this one. You're going to be involved in this one. It was amazing, like, how they were able to do that. You can crap all over Vince Russo as much as you can, but maybe that's what WWE needs right now. They need somebody kind of crazy like that to come in and shake everything up because they don't know what the hell they're doing now. They have all this talent, and no matter what people think about the talent or the people that maybe Vince or Jim Cornette knows about the talent, they could do a lot of good for the WWE right now, coming up with storylines. You know, even if they don't like the wrestlers, I still think they could do creative. Because once they understand the character, you know, they may not think that maybe the character's not believable because he's not big enough. They may not think he has the look or whatever. But just a storyline that would work with the character is what they need. Because once they understand the character, I think Cornette, Russo, who else is an old... That's what they need. They need old-time wrestlers being bookers because they understand the business. They need people like that. They need, like, Road Warrior Animal. They need flipping, I don't know who would be a good booker. Ron Simmons. Anybody that understands a slight thing in the business. Like, if someone says, hey, this week we're going to have Baron Corbin come out and tell Dean that he has a shot at the IC, shot at the world title, or shot at the big hunk of giant. And then we're going to have him say, well, I picked secret option number 4. Somebody would speak up and say, that's stupid. Who would turn down a shot at the world championship? That's the dumbest thing ever. That was my only logic that I came out of it. I'm like, he is the dumbest person on the roster. He just got offered a title shot and he turned it down. 2 title shots for that. But if you're offered a shot at the Universal Championship, World Championship, whatever, why are you not taking it? I don't care if your mom has the title. Mom, I'm taking it to Hell in a Cell and I'm going to take the title. Okay, whatever. We're going to do it. I don't care. I don't give a damn. My best friend, I don't care. My mother, my uncle, my grandma, my grandpa, I don't care. I'm taking that title. It's mine. It's just the dumbest thing ever. Oh, Raw. So crazy. Tag team division, gone to crap. IC title, they're going to bury it too. It's just amazing how they build things up and then they're just like, oh, okay, we can take a break now for about a month or 2. It's like, no, stop it. If you're not going to do anything with it, get the damn belt off of them. You can get crazy with it. They could, have somebody come in. I don't know who they put the belt on. Bobby Roode. Put Bobby Roode in there. Have him challenge Seth Rollins. Have them have a good old face thing in the back saying, "Oh, I'm going to take your title." Blah, blah, blah. And right in the middle of all this stuff going on right now, have Chad Gable come down. have him doing interference, having Dolph come down doing interference, have Roman down there doing stuff to try and stop them, have Braun down there who will eventually give Bobby Roode the win, then turn Bobby Roode heel. Dude, what the fuck is going on with WWE right now? They're so stupid. I just came up with like 4 storylines already. It's better than what they're doing. What the hell? Hire me, Vince. I'll be your wingman. We'll rule the world together. Anyways. WWE, holy crap, man. You're booking some stuff that I don't think they've even booked in the circus. I don't know what the hell. There's some crazy stuff going on. The women's division, you have no idea. You have no idea. Oh, man. So many women. So many great wrestlers right now. Ruby Riott, probably one of the best wrestlers you got right now. Evidently, it's over, sort of, because you're pushing her. You're giving her a decent push on TV. Natalya is done. Get her off. Get her. Done. Have her be Ronda's manager. Something. Stop having her wrestle every effing week. We don't want to see her. Fans don't like her. We tried this before. Don't like her as a heel. Don't like her as a babyface. But I got to get out of here because my wife is going to kill me. Like, comment, subscribe, all that good jazz. Hope you like my little rants about wrestling. And I'll catch you guys in a few more days. And keep rocking. Keep on watching wrestling. Later.